Girls, I have some good news. People are actually watching our show!
Yay!
And you know what? We actually got a question from one viewer, and her name is Dimples, and she was asking for advice as to how to deal with wedding jitters.
Oh, wow.
And because it's the holidays, you know, there are a lot of weddings here in the Philippines. So, do you have any tips to share for brides and grooms?
I think Nicole has a lot to share.
I think you have a very funny story.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm the best person to ask on how to deal with wedding jitters because the day before my wedding, I ended up in the emergency room. I broke out in hives.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a manifestation of stress or wedding jitters on steroids. But basically, they had to put an IV on me and then, you know, bring down the hives.
That is wedding jitters.
So, yeah.
Physically.
I don't know if that's a clear sign that I shouldn't have gotten married. No.
We should ask you now.
But I did. I took the plunge.
Like,
Of
how
course.
did it, you know, how did it manifest? Like, were you thinking about something that would possibly go wrong?
You know what? I honestly think it was due to maybe a lot of the things I was doing by myself, like, you know, all the do-it-yourself stuff. I mean, I was still
did
sewing
so
my
many
wedding
things.
belt. I still made my hairpiece. I didn't even finish sewing it yet. Stuff like that.
And
Maybe
you
I was
also
getting
did.
stressed.
You also did the flower
Yeah,
girl
the entourage.
dresses.
So yeah, so it's probably
You
like
did everything. So the stress. of
it's
that.
probably the stress. So I feel that you really need to delegate. That's the reason why you have your family there, your maid of honor, matron of honor, bridesmaid. You know, spread the responsibility so that you also won't be dreading like each day or get stressed, right? And as for jitters, I guess, you know, take it a day at a time. When you're overwhelmed, step back,
Yeah.
do something for yourself outside the wedding.
That's actually a good tip. Something outside the
Yeah.
wedding, because for the next few months, especially when you're towards the end, it's all wedding, 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 and that's all good.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to disconnect for
Yeah.
a bit,
It
just so
can
that
take its toll on you.
Yes.
And it can just lead to stress.
Yeah.
And physically, it just comes out. On my part, though, it was the complete opposite. Like, I was stress-free. And I actually couldn't wait to get married. Because I had been with Carlos for so long. Parang we were just like, let's get it done and over with. Like, when I was walking down the aisle, I was like happy and let's do it.
at the start, more out of excitement, like you want to do this and do that. And I remember my good friend Marge, who was helping me, she was the coordinator. She
The
said,
best, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
from Events with Marge, she told me, Patty, stop looking at Pinterest and just decide. And I guess it's not really that you want to be a bridezilla.
Yeah.
It's just, this is your big day and you want all these little details. But like Nicole, it could take its toll at a certain point. So I said, okay, I will have to just wusa and let it go. And I think it also helped that we had such a good partnership with Pat, because that's where we sort of developed our chemistry also. Like, I think wedding planning is also preparation for the actual marriage, which you're really investing towards. Like, how do you make decisions on budget? Even like your taste, you'll discover, oh, this is
Yes.
How
his
you work
taste,
together,
this
how
is
to
my
deal with
taste.
conflict.
And even like working as a team.
Also for jitters, you know, whenever you feel that, or you're nervous about the whole wedding itself, or
Or
is
the
it
marriage.
or the choice, or the you know, did you make the right choice, or are you doing the right thing? I guess the best way for you to deal with it is just to, for me, I always believe in honesty. So if ever you feel like any doubt or any jitters or any, like you feel nervous, talk to your partner. Because there's a reason why you guys got engaged, right? I mean, you've established a bond, or you have this deep relationship. I hope so, right? That's the reason why you decided to get married.
Not because he's cute.
Yeah. You know,
Cute baby.
yeah, right? Potential. But talk to each other, because whatever doubt or jitters you feel, it can also be resolved if you're just honest, transparent, and you're vocal about it, you know?
Yeah.
Acknowledge your feelings and bring it out.
I agree. And yeah, I think it's also getting comforted by your husband-to-be and feeling secure. It's probably because you need assurance. So yeah, talk to your partner about it and get that assurance. I mean, talk to him and spend the day together without thinking about the wedding, and just date each other for a while and go back to how you were before. because it can be overwhelming. You're thinking of so many things. You're thinking about your in-laws, other
Yeah.
people.
Please a lot of people.
Exactly, and
It's all
especially
natural, yeah.
closer to the wedding, you only see each other to discuss the wedding,
Yeah.
right?
So go back to how you started. Maybe go back to where you went on your first date. Diba? Try to relive
And then
it.
if you proposed, let's say in Italy, sige, let's go
Yeah.
back to Italy. No, sorry, I need to go to Italy again.
Perfect excuse.
Jitters are, it's natural. I mean, sometimes some people feel like so stressed, like, is there something wrong? Why am I feeling this? It's all natural. It's just how you deal with it as a team, as husband and wife to be. So, yeah, so Dimples, hopefully that helps. And we will be praying for you and your upcoming wedding.
Yes, we're so excited for you.
And of course, to all the other viewers, please send us questions. We actually love
Yes,
this, right?
yeah.
When you guys send your comments and your questions, we'd love to help you guys.
We'd love to hear from you guys.